Hey, everybody, let's talk about sexual shame. The topic of sexual shame is one that's very near and dear to my heart because it's something that I continue to struggle with. It's something that I really, really wrestle with. And with the topic of shame itself, it's not something that we can just get over in a moment. It's not something that some coaching work like this is going to help you magically get through. I I hate to break it to you, but I'm not going to bullshit you. Working through shame is a process. It's not something that coaching work here can change in the flip of a switch. It's a process. And this process can take years, it can take decades. More often than not, especially for those of us gay men who have been struggling with sexual shame and shame pertaining to who we are for all of our lives, it's likely to take a lifetime. But the beauty in this lies in our power. When we begin to address this sexual shame, we begin to take the power back. We begin to rewrite the story that we've been telling ourselves for our entire lives. Let me reword that. We begin to rewrite the story that has been told about us and who we are for our entire lives. And we begin to find a new truth. So shame is the feeling that I am bad. It's the feeling that something is fundamentally wrong with me. Just the word shame itself is so visceral that when we often hear it, we tend to shut down. We tend to say, nope, I don't have it. That's not me. We tend to say, yeah, I'm good. I'm not ashamed. But more so, we're getting stuck on the language itself, where shame, just the word linguistically, it's one that we want to run from. We don't want to acknowledge it. We don't want to talk about it. We want to steer clear of it. And so, if I were to ask you, do you have shame about who you are? Maybe half of you would say, yeah, I do. Now, if I were to ask you, do you feel wrong for being gay? Do you feel wrong for who you are? I'd imagine 80, 90, 95% of you would respond, yeah. So shame is the feeling that something is fundamentally wrong with us. Something is fundamentally wrong with me. Now, what is really powerful about shame is that shame is completely taught. We aren't born feeling ashamed. When we make our grand entrance here on this planet, we don't walk into the world automatically feeling wrong for who we are. No, it's something that we learn. It's something that gets forced upon us. It's something that we get taught over time. And so our shame stems from the messages that we have been raised with. It stems from the community members that we were around. It stems from religion and society and family and friends and discrimination and judgment and other people's shame. And all of this over time compounds and it adds up and it becomes layered to a point where we're walking around on this planet feeling like we don't belong, that we are inherently and fundamentally wrong because we are gay, because we like people of the same sex, because we're sexual beings. Yet all of these things are inherently beautiful and natural and aligned with the core of our truth. And so when we can recognize that our shame is not our fault, shame is something that has happened to us. But shame is also something that we can take that power back from. Our lives can change. And again, this is a process and it's a practice. It's not going to happen overnight, but it begins here, step by step, one day at a time, giving yourself the permission to exist and to be exactly who you are and to share that with people who have earned the right to hear it. That's how you work through shame, one day, one moment at a time. I'm so fucking proud of you. This is hard work. This is vulnerable work. This is scary work. This is work that people avoid for their entire lives and that so many of us refuse to even take a look at. So the fact that you are here is incredibly profound. And from somebody who is right here along that experience with you, somebody who daily has to work through their own sexual shame and their own shame of just being human. I'm so proud of you because I know how hard it is. I know how much bravery and courage it takes to be here. You're not alone. We're in this together. Check out some of the resources below. And in the next video, I'll go a bit deeper into some of the causes of shame, especially shame as it pertains to our sexuality. We're going to rewrite that story, my friend. And before you know it, you're going to be on your way to a wholehearted, fully accepted, celebratory life. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Oh my God, I'm not recording. Oh, wait, no, I am. Okay. Oh, I about shit myself. Oh, I need to go home. I'm too tired.